Use online, separate. That's what I've done on. If you want to do notes,
yeah,
and put in all the information.
Any mistakes?
Your website, users, stores, how it operates, all that stuff. And then at the end, it generates a privacy policy.
Just so I mean.
Alright, good morning ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday and it's the 29th of the day, and today in the vlog we're going to be talking about camera tests. And these camera tests are going to be a bit different than the camera tests. This is Polly. By the way, Polly just released something online called The Video Club, which is a revolutionary service that everybody could be subscribing to. This man created it. He's a smart individual. But now to the subject in hand.
Sorry, Radi.
We're going to be talking about camera tests, and these are going to be a bit different than the camera tests that we did last week, which were more of lens tests and look tests. Today we're going to be testing different concepts that we had into the story in front of the camera, see how these things actually work or not, what are the problems, what are the obstacles, how much we can push it, how much we can stretch it, how much weight can we actually attach, all those things. Even though scientifically great to know, won't mean anything unless you put a camera in front of them.
Alright, that's good. How did that work for you, Radi? Knowing what's going to happen, but you don't know what height it's going to be.
Yes, the height is the height. So it goes up and down.
But can you...
I can't really give you any details of what we actually did today, because that's going to be a movie shoot that I'm going to be working on in April, which is going to be leading into a bigger movie shoot that's going to be in the middle of the summer. But what I could tell you is that we're playing with drones. We're playing with how drones can be stripped of current gadgets attached to them, and how many things we can actually attach to the drones. We're trying to test how different lights react in smoke, how many lights are required to actually illuminate the scene attached to the drone, and things like that.
Yeah. Just work out. But see, I think it's going to slide backwards and forwards. So everything's so shiny.
Yeah, you need one to go that way as well.
How are you going to operate? Because we're going to be having a drone flying in front of the camera. If that drone all of a sudden moves this way, how fast can I adjust? Is that going to feel right into the pace of the actual scene? Is that adjustment is going to be a bit too much? Do we need to maybe, I don't know, move back, or maybe at a different lens, or maybe fix something into the drone? That is a very important thing, how you're going to be operating. All those things are going to be playing a very important part of all the choices you're going to be making on set. Where the camera is going to be, how big the lens is going to be, and all that jazz.
Yeah, well, we'll see how we get on. Because they might look really good. They might look good on the footage when we look, and they might look good.
It might look better inside.
Overall, the tests today are very optimistic. To be honest, I was a bit pessimistic when we were going into the tests, because we were getting something that was commercially available on the shelf, and we were trying to modify it by stripping and adding things without any science to it. And I thought, you know what, we're actually just going to disrupt the balance of that drone, and that's not going to look anywhere near what we want. But to be honest, I was pleasantly surprised, and it changed my mind to these tests, and now I'm much more optimistic actually stepping on set with something like that in front of the camera and going, you know what, we can actually do it. It's going to require 2 more takes, but we can actually do it, because now I know how the drone is going to perform, how the operator is going to move it, and all that jazz. So overall, do tests, test everything, test your wardrobe, test your colors, test your sit, test your textures. Everything should be tested on the camera, otherwise something that looks well on your eye might not work well with the settings of the camera. So that's why it's very important to have lens and camera tests. Basically, that concludes the vlog for today, and that's about it. Polly, anything to add?
Thevideoclub.co.
Pull through.